Why does every brigade have that one major everyone knows is useless? Major Clifford had been in supply management for 18 years. Never deployed, never led troops in the field, just pushed paperwork and somehow kept getting promoted. Everyone knew he was incompetent, couldn't organize a 2-car convoy, lost track of equipment worth millions. But he had this talent for blaming junior enlisted soldiers when things went wrong. I was a staff sergeant working in the supply warehouse. Watched Clifford screw up requisitions weekly. He'd order wrong parts, wrong quantities, wrong everything, then make some private take the fall. The worst was when our battalion needed cold weather gear for a training rotation in Alaska. 300 soldiers deploying in 2 weeks. Clifford was supposed to order parkas, boots, thermal underwear. He ordered 300 beach umbrellas instead. Actually typed umbrellas into the system instead of cold weather gear. Nobody caught it until the shipment arrived. Our battalion commander was furious. Soldiers were leaving for sub-zero temperatures with no proper equipment. Clifford blamed it on a supply clerk named Wyatt. Said the kid must have changed the order. Wyatt was 20 years old, barely knew how to use the computer system. There was no way he could have accessed major level requisitions. But Clifford had friends in high places. His college roommate was now a colonel at brigade headquarters. Every time someone tried to report Clifford's incompetence, it got buried. The Alaska deployment was a disaster. Soldiers wore multiple layers of regular uniforms. Duct-taped cardboard inside their boots for insulation. 2 guys got frostbite because Clifford couldn't order the right equipment. He got a verbal counseling. Wyatt got demoted and extra duty for 3 months. That's when I decided to document everything. Started keeping copies of Clifford's orders, screenshots of his mistakes, recordings of him blaming junior soldiers. Took me 6 months to build a case. 47 documented incidents of gross incompetence, equipment losses totaling over $2 million, 15 soldiers punished for his mistakes. I submitted it directly to the Inspector General. Bypassed the chain of command completely because I knew his colonel buddy would kill it. The investigation took 3 months. Clifford acted nervous the whole time. Started being extra nice to everyone. Brought donuts to morning meetings. Asked people how their families were doing. Too little, too late. The IG found him guilty of negligent supply management, falsifying documents, and wrongful punishment of subordinate soldiers. Clifford got relieved of duty, lost a rank, forced to retire early with reduced benefits. His college buddy Colonel got investigated too for covering up the complaints. But here's what nobody expected. During the investigation, they discovered why Clifford kept getting promoted despite being useless. Turned out he'd been running a side business, selling excess military equipment online, ordering extra supplies, then reporting them as lost or damaged, pocketing thousands of dollars monthly. Those beach umbrellas? He'd ordered them intentionally, had a buyer lined up, was going to report them as damaged in shipping and sell them privately. Federal prosecutors got involved. Clifford faced criminal charges for theft of government property, military fraud, conspiracy. The whole thing blew up way bigger than anyone imagined. Trial lasted 2 weeks. They found equipment worth over $400,000 in a storage unit he'd rented under a fake name, still in original military packaging. Clifford got 5 years in federal prison. Dishonorable discharge. Had to pay back everything he'd stolen plus penalties. All 15 soldiers he'd wrongfully punished got their records cleared. Wyatt got his rank back, plus back pay for the 3 months he'd been demoted. Battalion commander personally apologized to him. The cold weather gear incident became a case study at the logistics school. How one incompetent officer nearly caused mass casualties through negligence. Wyatt stayed in the army, made sergeant within a year. Last I heard he's running his own supply section now, does everything by the book, triple checks every order. Me? I got promoted to sergeant first class. Battalion commander said my documentation and courage to report Clifford saved the supply system from years of continued theft. But the real win was walking past that storage warehouse every day knowing Clifford wasn't in there anymore. Knowing soldiers wouldn't get blamed for his mistakes. Knowing the system actually worked when you had enough evidence. His college buddy Colonel retired quietly 6 months later. Took a job as a consultant somewhere. Nobody talks about him either. That's why every brigade has that one useless major.